Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Rongone. I'm here to go over your computer class lessons and assignments for this week. I'd like to quickly review the 2 assignments that should be submitted by now. If you have not submitted these assignments, please submit them to me by the end of the day on Friday. So right now, my screen looks like your Google Classroom. All of your Google Classroom should look like this when you sign into my class, Tech 303. The very first thing you're going to see is the stream. Your stream is like a big announcements page. So anything important that I have to share with you and any classwork assignments are going to be posted here. You'll notice that I did post video after our Google Meet on Monday. There were a lot of technical difficulties with internet connection and sound. So I made sure I put that lesson up as a video to go over your assignment for this week and everything we talked about on Monday during our Google Meet. So that is your stream. The next thing I want you all to go into your Google Classroom and look at is your classwork page. And if you click on your classwork page, you will see that there are 2 assignments here. If you notice, assignments are posted and there are a blue circle with like a white clipboard on it. If you see this blue circle icon, that should get your attention that that's an assignment that you have to do. So all of you on Monday should have completed the Google Slides assignment. It was like the back to school fun slides. There's about 10 slides that you just had to drag and drop pictures to tell me about yourself. And a lot of you did all of those 10 slides, but you didn't turn it into me. Okay, you have to submit that to the teacher for me to give you credit for doing the assignment. Just like a teacher might collect your test in a classroom, or you might get up when you're in school and go turn in a paper, whether it be to a bin or a bucket to your teacher. You need to make sure that you're turning it into me. So I know I told you that these assignments will automatically save, and they do. None of your work goes away, but I don't know you're ready for me to look at it or grade an assignment until you turn it in. So on this assignment page, you'll see this box in the top right corner labeled Your Work. And you'll notice this week, your work was that slideshow. If you didn't complete this yet, you're going to want to click on it. Okay, and I went over how to complete this assignment in that video that's posted on the stream. So if you didn't do this yet, you can always watch that video for more directions. And my example student here that I'm showing you on the screen, this student went through and completed the entire slideshow up to slide 10. If you wanted to challenge yourself, maybe you worked up to slide 14, but that required a lot of typing, and that's why I made those extra. So all of you just had to work up to this slide, and you'll see this student has this whole slide done. They had to drag and drop all of their pictures to make up their family from the toolbox. Okay, so a lot of you are at this point. A lot of you have this whole slideshow finished. It looks beautiful. You worked really hard on it. You told me about yourself, and you think you're finished. And yes, it is saved. It is saved right now. There is no save button on this screen. It is saved, but is not turned into me. So I'm going to show you how to turn it in now. So like I told you, it is saved. I can hit this X and go back to Google Classroom. But notice my turn in box is still blue. If that's still appearing as a blue box that says turn in, you have to turn it into the teacher. So my work is still here, the slideshow. I now have to turn it into my teacher. I'm going to click turn in. And it says turn in your work, ? One attachment will be submitted for your computer class lesson on 9/14. And it shows you here what it is. Back to school activity. That's your slideshow. For me to know you're all done working on it and for me to give you credit for doing it, you have to click turn in. It'll take a minute because it sends your work to me. And now you'll see it's turned in. If you already turned in this assignment, you'll see this unsubmit button. Okay, you don't want to click that unless you need to fix something on your work and give it back. So once your screen looks like this, you know that the assignment's submitted to me and I can see it and I can give you credit for it. So that's how you submit your Google slide. That's the one thing you should have done by now. There are 2 things that you should have submitted to me. The other assignment was from last week. And if you didn't do that yet, I'm going to show you that now. On last Friday, September the 11th, I sent out an assignment for you to complete called Chromebook Care. Okay. You had to watch the Chromebook Care video that I showed you last week during our lesson, and you had to take this 10-question online worksheet. So you should have also done this by now. This is different than submitting the slideshow assignment. You are to fill this whole thing out. Almost all of you did this for me. I got this from almost all of you, but there are a few that I did not get it from. So make sure you're completing this. You just answer these yes or no questions. And then for me to see that you're all done working on it, this is super simple. You don't have to go back into Google Classroom to submit an assignment like this. You click the submit button at the bottom of your screen and it turns it into me. Okay? And if you're all done, your screen will look like this. So those were the 2 assignments that you should have handed to me, should have turned into me by now. This computer class lesson, this slideshow should be submitted. So make sure you go into this assignment and turn it in by Friday. And also please make sure you completed this Chromebook Care online worksheet. There are all videos for this on my website and also posted on my stream. So if you are looking for extra help on this, you can look at my weekly video lessons. So in summary, make sure by Friday you submit this slideshow to me. And by Friday, please be sure you submit this Google form. It's 10 questions, really easy questions, on how you should be taking care of your Chromebook. We talked about that last week. With any extra free time on Friday, if all of this work is done and you have nothing to do during your scheduled computer time on Friday afternoon, you can always go to my stream and you'll see in my stream that I have an announcement that says, check out my teacher website. You can go and you can explore my teacher website with any free time that you have. Sorry, my internet is a little bit slow. You can check out my teacher website here. Here it is. Okay, good. It loaded. You could check out my teacher website, and there are fun things that you can explore if you click on student websites. I think I told you on Monday, there are 2 I'd like you to focus on that don't require much help. We will be learning about all of these this year. You can explore ST Math or Storyline online with any extra free time. This is optional, but what I need to make sure that you are all doing are submitting the 2 assignments that are found in classwork. Again, that's your slideshow, not just working the slide 10, but also clicking on the assignment and turning it in this top corner. So we have to turn that in. That's number 1 important. And the other important thing that you have to make sure you're doing is your Google Care online worksheet. So as long as you have everything completed in your classwork list, then you are all good. And I will see you Monday, 8th period. And I hope you all have fun with these assignments. As always, parents can always reach out to me at my email that is posted in the stream. Best of luck, and I will see you all during our meeting on Monday.